Alrighty, let's get this started. Well, my name is Joaquin Phoenix, and my package from Banggood finally came. This thing took around a month and a half, and I think its contents were well worth it. Okay, let's see here. They always have this outer wrapping with Banggood. It's like one wrapping, and there's always the same like black trash bag material. I never really understood it, but it's a common thing in Banggood, so whatever. Alrighty, let's see here. Starting with the first one. This is another a Danny Yu. I'm not honestly too sure what this is. It took so long to get here that I couldn't even tell you. Oh, okay. This would be our disc detainer. And it's a relatively cheap one. And I've seen people online file down the profile on here to make it a lot shorter. Makes it more accessible. And so it gives tension through these right here. And these are like a tension bar right here. And you manipulate like that. But I can already see the rough edges all down here. I have to file all those down. That would give a lot of feedback when you're trying to manipulate those discs. I've seen people online as well smooth that out with sandpaper and make it a lot better. Alrighty, so we got the disc detainer, and as well, I think these are plastic nano shims. I was interested in these. You know the old credit card move where you take a credit card out and you just door jam it? Well, these, ladies and gentlemen, are 5 large versions of that with a great plastic on here. It's kind of like a credit card, but it's a lot nicer. And you would insert one of these into the door, jiggle, and you'd just shoot that lock out. And this can kind of dance and fish around into the lock and go around corners and odd shapes, and just it will probably work in a lot of openings. So those I thought were a must-have in my bug out bag. As you can see, it's kind of my get into anything bag, and these perfectly enough will fit right in there. Also, that bag was bought on Banggood, and it's great. It holds my picks, tension tools, my gun, a set of like auto jigglers, and cross lock rake, and bump keys, and kind of everything. It's kind of my getting into whatever I would need to when the apocalypse will soon hit. And these right here is something I saw from a lockpicking lawyer. These were, it's a bypass tool. I believe these are called a comb pick. And as you can see, the teeth right here, I don't know if I have any locks that it might work on, but I don't want to try. Maybe for another video. But these right here, I can give an example. So here you have your clear lock, and this right here would be inserted in, and you'd actually lift the driver and the key pins out of, you create a shear line with the key pin, right? So you'd push them all up, and you rely on manufacturers leaving tolerance with a bunch of space in the springs here for both the top pin and the bottom pin to both be lifted up past the shear for the plug to turn. And this right here is a bypass tool for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins, and it's for whatever padlock or whatever you need it for. And you'd rely on this fact that they have space left up here, and you push them all up, and you would use this. I don't know if you use a tension bar to turn it or this is well to turn, but yeah. I heard these work really well, and these as well will be a must-have for my bag. Alrighty, so we got the nano shims, we got the combs, and as well the disc detaining tool, which will all make great additions to my bag. And as you can see, we can pull this out a little bit better for a better view here. Okay, and you can see I have all of mine. Let's see if we can get a light here. There we go. All right, a lot of my Sparrows in here. These are all Sparrows, except for this one. This one did come with the clear lock. A lot of people have these. These are my kind of starter kit. And I still like this one. The starter one is still one of my favorite ones to use. It's something that I'm very comfortable with, and something that I kind of, it's a great pick. And the rest are very good as well. I use a lot of them. And I got my rakes, my Octo rake, which I love, and a nice Bogota style Sparrows one, which Bosnian Bill says is one of his favorites. So I obviously have it as well. Alrighty. Well, that is everything. Everyone have a great rest of your day, and like, comment, and subscribe, and stay safe and stay legal.